Here's day 2. We will be able to mic Mr Dempsey up in just a second, but to give you a background, Mr Dempsey is the Minister for Police and Community Safety of Queensland. You're a Bundaberg boy. Bundaberg boy, used to be a policeman, so he knows what he's doing. And this is an awesome initiative where we're trying to raise awareness to let people know what you need to do in your own house to make sure that you can survive through a storm scenario. We're just getting that microphone set up. Today we're going to cook for you using just our rations. These are the sorts of things that you should have in your house just in case of an emergency. What we've got today is some tin food. We're going to go with peas. Are you good with peas? You're an MP, so I thought, put the P in MP. I did that myself. I came up with that. Thanks, a bit of a joke. And the corn kernels, because I'm a jokester, a bit corny. So he's got something for both of us. And then I thought I'd go something fancy for you. We pulled out the mee goreng noodle. Are you good with the noodle? You're a police officer. You do weird hours. 2 hours. Here's a microphone for you. Now, I took the liberty because I know you're a busy man and you didn't want to be stuck here all day with us because we don't have a shower. You probably worked that out now.
It's not hard to work
out. It's not hard. It's a lovely. Get you a little bit more volume there, please, Chris, for Anna and Mr Dempsey. Let me just move this. I took the... Oh, don't worry about that. I don't even need that yet.
No, super cookie. It's all going well.
Oh, yeah. You won't see this on MasterChef.
No.
Right. Now, what we've done is we've preheated some of the water so that you didn't have to mess around here too much with us today. Now, if you wouldn't mind helping us out, because you are the man responsible for making sure the community's safe. If you wouldn't mind helping us out with the meal,
yep, we've got the soup noodles here.
Yeah, now do you know what you're doing? Are you a cook at all?
Yeah, I've got 5 lovely children, a beautiful wife who keeps us all in order, but
very good.
I have to make sure I do my share, like everyone else.
Now, the trick with those is to bust them up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, you're a police officer, you know where that is.
That's it.
But, just the noodles. I'm just talking about the noodles. Here we are. Oh, look out. Look out. We've dropped the satchel.
That's okay.
Someone's planted evidence in your bag. All right, so just the sauce. Just the sauce.
Open that first.
All right, let's crack those in there. Let's get this heating up. Now the idea, Christian, would you be able to drain off the veggies for us? Using the magic of television, I'll be ready in just a second.
Hungry already.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Who would want a Dagwood dog when you've got rations?
I know. I was actually at the strawberry stand. I got all the Bundy products, the Vino ice cream and Bundaberg ginger beer, but I don't think we've got that in the house, have we?
I think you're just trying to rub that in now, aren't you?
No, it's fair. But this looks really good.
You know, we're joking around a little bit here, but quite seriously, you can do this quite easily at home with little preparation. You just get the right types of foods like rices, noodles, tin food, staples that you can keep in the freezer are a good thing. A couple of loaves of bread in the freezer, so when the freezer goes off, you don't have to rush to Woolies and fight with the hordes.
And that's the message. It's all about preparation. And look, we're here. We're having a great time in the house. And look.
Well, you've only been here for a couple of minutes. I've been here for 37. With all due respect, you. How
many hours now?
37 hours of it. You might be having a good time 3 seconds in, but
it is.
I tell you what.
But we're very appreciative. I'll tell you that.
You know, the chopper's gone over several times and hasn't stopped in once.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, you put on a mean feed after 2 days.
Well, yeah, we were all right.
Well.
We've done okay. You know, the only thing we realised we didn't really cater for, and I'm not sure, as the Minister, you might be able to help us out here, what do you keep for breakfast? Because you can't rely on milk. You can't cook toast unless you've got a gas-powered toaster somehow.
And noodles only go so far. You need the noodles for the main dish.
That's right.
So it's more like the...
well, just like fruits and things, tinned fruit, that sort of stuff. Custard.
Yeah, the custards, but it's keeping them cold, and that's the worst part. You know, a lot of that dry cereal, and you've got bottled water in here, I believe.
Yeah, well, you know what? You can have cereal with orange juice. I've seen that done on the aeroplane. I don't agree with it.
No.
But I have seen it done. All right, so here, would you mind stirring that while I pop these veggies? You're a very good stirrer. That's a parliamentary thing.
It is.
Here we are. Let me pop this in here. So we've got some mee goreng noodles in here that the Honourable Mr Dempsey is stirring up for us, just like he'd be on the bench. And we're just adding, very simply, we're just adding some corn and some peas. Now the reason for the peas, MP, so I went with the peas, and we're comedians, pretty corny, so I went with the corn. Don't judge us. So we pop that in there. Now, as you can see, this doesn't take very long either. And the point of that is, with a gas cooker, you don't know how long you're going to need to be cooking for, or how long you might need to rely on it. So using as little as you possibly can for the longest period of time is probably the aim. Now, on top of what you might see us doing here with the rations and cooking, in this house we have some amazing gadgets that are fairly inexpensive to get you through this sort of situation. Doing a great job, by the way. Very good job. We've got a solar panel, which you can get very inexpensively to charge a 12-volt battery. That will run your essentials, like an iPad, an iPhone, It'll charge things up for you pretty much all of the day, which means you can stay in contact with the people that need to come and help you. You can keep up to date with what's happening with the situation, and you should be able to keep yourself entertained with one of those, because it is a bit cabin feverish when you get stuck for 72 hours.
You're doing well. I really have a lot of praise for you.
Thank you.
It's easy to say 3 days, but actually make the commitment and do that amount of hours. It's certainly you're getting a bit of cabin fever.
A little. But fortunately, we've got some lovely visitors like yourself. Now, have you seen one of these before, Mr. Dempsey? Have you seen this? This is a charger. If you haven't seen one of these, it's only $40 roughly. Don't quote me on that, but the catalogue could be wrong.
That's right.
But you can get these inexpensive for your phone. Now, that will charge up your phone for the entire day after only a couple of hours of sunlight. Now, the sun, I realise, might not necessarily be out if we're in a flood situation, but this is amazing. This picks up the UV. Even when it was cloudy yesterday, we're still getting a bit of a charge out of it. So you can rely on these things to make sure you keep in touch, so that people like the SES know where you are, know what you need, and know when to come and help you, because prioritising these people in a situation is the most important thing, right?
That's it, and having that communication, and I think it's great to have your kids in place, whether it be for medical needs or obviously lots of food and water, but if you've got some form of communications, and I know everyone has their radios and their batteries, but just looking at that just a little bit of extra technology.
Very helpful.
And if you've got your phone, well, it's more than a phone now, it's a phone, computer, whole network. So.
Quite right. And it's important for people to remember that even if your phone doesn't have a standard signal with the carrier that you're on during an event, you will be able to get an emergency service number, right?
That's correct.
I think that's 112 from your mobile phone, is it?
That's correct. And I think really, if it's all about getting those plans in place, and that's what I keep pushing. I've got.
You've nailed that.
We get together as a family twice a year, and we try and make a bit of fun of it, like we do now. But there's a serious side of it. If we have cyclones or disasters, if a little bit of time we can put in preparedness, it really takes a lot of that angst and anxiety out.
Absolutely, and it means that you can go and help out the people in the most need the fastest that you possibly can.
It is, and obviously when we've got our SES here today, and
aren't they great people?
Yeah.
What about another round of applause for the SES, ladies and gentlemen? These people are volunteers. Volunteers in our state. They get the free clothing.
Yeah.
Pretty fancy. That's why they join up, really.
No, they do a great job. Look, and they're everywhere throughout the whole of Queensland.
Some 7,000 members, is that correct?
Oh, well, just a little bit less than that. But
some left since I googled that.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, they're volunteers, and normally find they're part of the community, and that's what it's all about. And if we can do a little bit of preparedness, like what you guys are doing here for 3 days, well, then our good volunteers, they can go to other emergencies throughout the community. So it's having a plan in place, a little bit of preparedness, and take a little bit of responsibility for your own actions.
Oh, he serves up as well. This man's a dish.
Oh, look, yeah.
Thank you. You're in a fine time for a good time with this.
That's it.
Look at that. You pop that one there. I'll help you out here. I know our kitchen's a bit primitive, but I've got the job.
This is great.
Doing the best we can. There we are. Now, as you can see, now this setup here, you might think, oh, we don't have one of those. How are we going to get one of those? This thing costs about $20.
That's it.
This costs about $20. The gas butane that you put in them are only about $5 or something for 4 of them.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive. For under $30, you can hook yourself up so that you can at least boil water, cook meals, heat water, do some cleaning.
And like this, it's a great deal of fun. And I've got 5 young
You've enjoyed this, haven't you?
I have. It is. It's great because you can get and do something with your family, with your friends, that will help you later on in disasters. And I've done that with my children, is to get together and make a bit of a family occasion of it.
There's a bit of sauce here.
Oh no, I'll stick off the spice.
Could spice up Parliament.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, well, let's give this a try. In all honesty, we didn't just make this to look at it. Let's give it a try and see how happy we'd be with this. Say a lunch. Let's say
taking away his tea, am I?
No, he's fine. Look at him. I ate 4. No, you're fine. We've got something there for the purposes of. How's it taste? No, to be honest, that's very good. Yeah.
It is. The peas make it better.
You just like. Yeah, they do. You know what? Bit of fresh veggie in noodles. You know what I like to do with some noodles sometimes, if you've got them? Crack an egg in there.
Oh, yeah.
Poach an egg in there just at the last bit. Oh, get that through there. A bit of sauce. Listen, I'd like to say thanks for dropping in. We've had a good time helping out here, and obviously we're just trying to raise awareness. Would you please thank the Honourable Jack Dempsey for dropping down and helping us cook up our rations? Yep. You feel free to take that with you if you like.
I will, sure as I'm not, as long as I'm not taking food out there.
No, look at all this. You're fine.
Good.
Oh, we've got heaps of food.
Look, please put your hands together. These guys doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
And it's if we can do something and have a bit of fun with it, but also continue a serious message about preparation and making sure that we can get a lot of those simple things. If a disaster comes along, all we need to do is make sure we're prepared. We've got a medical kit in place. We've got some food. We can practice the basics and make a fun time out of it, so we can all enjoy it. So when disaster comes, we have the SES can go to other more serious priorities and don't have to get caught up in a lot of other menial tasks. Bearing in mind that we've got to make sure that we can spread as much out of the community as we can, because the SES does such a great job and they're all there to help the community. So put your hands together for these guys again. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, our pleasure. Please enjoy the Ekka, enjoy your afternoon.
Oh look, it's a pleasure. I'm going to take this beautiful food.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
The Right Honourable Mr Jack Dempsey, ladies and gentlemen, Member for Police and Community Safety here in Queensland. Sorry, I've got a mouthful of delicious meat around. Oh, it's nice. Thank you very much. Listen, this afternoon we're going to be playing around here. If you come back around about 5 o'clock, we'll have some action for you. In the meantime, come and talk to the SES folks. Find out about what you need to do in the storm. So is Mr Dempsey going to come back and do some sandbags? Yeah, we might just give it a break. We'll tidy up the kitchen. We'll be right back with you in a second. That was fun, wasn't it? That's nice. I think I